Good evening and welcome to My Psychic Connection. I am your host, Journey Ryan. Guys, we are coming down to the final days. Guys, so we've got tonight and we've got tomorrow night, and then we are taking our break for the summer as our summer shows are coming to a close. But September 27th at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central, we will be back with our 2-hour shows and going back to the platform that you guys always know with the psychic of your choice. At that time, we'll be taking and doing readings. So that will be how we handle that one. So everybody will go back to their own individual nights and you guys will have the chance to talk with them. And of course, you're going to see my lovely face, Journey Ryan, on every single one of those shows as the hostess with the mostest. All right, guys, I can't wait for you guys to see the lineup. Now, guys, don't forget, on Tuesday nights at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time, that's 10:30 Central, we are here with Divine Time with Nikki Taylor. So don't forget, that show will be continuing as we go through our break, but that show will be continuing. All right, guys, remember, if you want a mediumship reading, you must jump the list. Asking what Spirit has to say is asking a mediumship question. Asking general questions like what's going on in my life, that's a general read. Please be specific. Ask a question. It helps us tune in. We've only got a little bit of time with you guys. We try to get as much information out to you as possible. You know, the reason I don't do general reads because when people ask a question, they're like, Tom, go. Tom's a dude. Tom has hair. Tom has eyebrows. Tom has eyes. That's not what I want to know. No, that's not what you asked. You said, Tom, go. He's a person. This is why we ask you to ask a specific question, because there's a million and one directions that question can go in. So it's easier just to ask the question. Guys, remember, jumping the list will also get you a longer read with us tonight, and that every dollar that we for every jump that we earn $1 towards the St. Jude Children's Hospital, which I'm grabbing the paper right now for. That way we've got it. So far, we're up to $54, guys. We've made $54 so far for St. Jude Children's Hospital. We're looking forward to making it a lot more. So please, if you guys like, please donate, and we'll be more than happy to send $1 to St. Jude. We're going to try to pick a different charity every month when we come back. Now, guys, I did get some feedback on the jumps where I was talking about season 2, not the summer shows, about the iPad. If you guys are jumping, your jumps will count as we get to the end of that season 2, not the summer shows, but season 2. When you go to season 2 and you jump, those will be the jumps that are counted. So all the jumps that happened through the first season and the summer shows is not counted. So guys, know that it's a fresh start starting in season 2. But there will be a prize for the person who jumped the most. And we're pretty sure we all know who that person is, as they're probably giggling right at this moment because they know who they are too. All right, so guys, with no further ado, I am here with one of my favorite people, Gifts of Faith.
Hey guys, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Friday.
Early Friday. Let's do it. I'm ready for Friday. Let's do this. I'm ready for the weekend. I got projects to do.
When don't you have a project to do?
When I'm sleeping.
You're still doing stuff in your sleep too, Journey.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was about to say. You know, process the day of everything I done to get ready for all the 927 other things that I'm going to do the next day.
Well, sleep is for the wicked.
Well, you know what? I'm just sitting here and I'm getting all this stuff done. Somebody with the number 9 keeps popping up. So whoever's seeing the number 9, being repeated. It's saying pay attention to that message. All right. Well, guys, I hope you guys are ready to start the show and get some reads on. Let's go ahead and see what's going. Remember, guys, do not post your question before we call your name. We're going to go down the list here that we've got you on. Everybody, all you have to do is say hi. We'll put you on the list. This is the jump list here. The jump. I almost said jump list. This is the jump donation button. So if you guys want to donate, you can do so. That'll automatically put you on our list so we can get you here on the site as first person. We're going to look at the jump list to see if we got any jumpers right now. And from what I can see, no moss.
Remember, guys, for every jump you make, $1 is donated to a charity, and this month is St. Jude's Hospital, and they do great things for children with cancer and their families. The families don't have to pay a dime for any of the treatment, even the lodging. So.
Absolutely. It's a great charity. I'm very excited about it. All right. Let's take a look at the list here. And I'm going to need Terry R. and Georgina C. to get their questions ready. Terry R., you are first on the list. And then Georgina C., get your question ready, but do not post it. Don't post it until we call your name to say, go ahead and post your question. All right, let's see here. And guys, we're going to tell you when we say get your question ready, after 30 seconds, we don't see your question go up. We're going to move on to the next person. If you've missed your name being called, you will be added to the list, but it will be to the end of the list. So it's very important to pay attention and not miss your turn, because if you miss your turn, we'll hopefully get back to you when we get to the end of the list, if we get to the end of the list. Sometimes we don't even make it through the list.
That's why it's so important for you guys to do your jumps, because if you do your jumps, the more jumps there is, the longer it's going to be, because we give everybody who does a jump their reading, guaranteed.
Move to the next person, please. No problem, Terry. Let's go ahead with Georgina C. Georgina C., go ahead and throw us your question. And then I'm going to need Madison Upper to get their question ready, but do not post it. Timer's going. Georgina C. All right, no Georgina C. All right. Madison Epper, go ahead and throw us your question. All right, and after Madison is going to be Tamika. Tamika, get your question ready, but do not post it. All right. Hi, I was wondering when I'm going to move out. Well, moving out definitely feels like something that's been weighing on your mind quite a bit. I do feel like you will have the opportunity to move out, but this looks like it's going to take a little bit more time than you originally anticipated. I'm seeing October has the opportunity for you to move out, but I'm also seeing another date, because basically what's happening with October is not being sure. So this actually has a lot to do with your free will here. This has do I do it? Do I not do it? I know I want to. Is this right for me? And I really feel like you're going to have to make a decision. And because the emotion behind it seems to be all over the place, I don't feel that you're feeling like it's the best idea. but it is one of your options to move out. There will be another one, and I feel like you're more connected to the one that's a little further out, but because of turmoil and things that I see surrounding you and feeling pressure, the opportunity to move out can happen as soon as October. But for moving out, I feel like it's even further down the road. We're going into the new year when I see the next option to move out. But I can't say that I don't see one available to you in October, but based on how you're feeling at the time, has a lot to do with it. So it was showing here that was emotions that were going to determine if this was good for you or not, or how you felt about it. But I'm going to pass this over to Faith. Let's see what she gets. And Faith, what do you got for her?
What I'm being shown, Tamika, is 6 months.
Not Tamika, Madison.
Oh, sorry. What I'm being shown, Madison, is 6 months. Because just like Journey, I feel like something's gonna happen and you're gonna feel unstable or not ready. So I'm getting within 6 months, but I want to say it's toward the end of the 6 months. Because usually when I get a time frame, it's within the time frame, not that the complete time frame has to be completed. And as soon as Journey said your question or read it, I got 6 months. So you can move sooner, but I don't see you moving sooner. I feel like it's going to be on the back end of the 6 months. And mostly, like Journey said, I feel like you're going to feel uneasy about it or not wanting to do it. I know that you have a restlessness right now and that you want to hurry up and get it done, but I feel like something's going to get in the way or kind of hold you back a little bit from it. And that's why you're not going to be able to do it quicker. I keep getting 6 months. So that's what I got. But it will be a good move for you.
Absolutely.
And I think once you do it, when you do it, you will be ready. You feel real unsteady with this to me right now.
She says, thank you guys very much. You are welcome, honey. Just know that there's 2 opportunities. The one coming the earliest has a lot to do based off emotional energy. And that was the one thing that I saw. And the emotions were high, so I couldn't see exactly what they were because they were blocking. So it definitely makes a difference. And Brittany, yes, it is filming on, it is streaming on YouTube as well. We need, well, I hope that helps, and I appreciate your question. We need Christina, or yeah, Krista. I need Krista T to give us her question because you jumped the list. So we're going to go ahead and take your question. And Tamika, get your question ready. Keep on to it, honey. But Krista T has jumped the list. All right. She says, I think Johnny has gone back to his ex-girlfriend. How brief will this be? The thing is that he didn't. I don't see them together, and I feel as though that you're thinking that's the case. And I even see that the ex-girlfriend believes that as well. I don't feel Johnny's being forthright. I don't feel like he's being honest with anybody right now, including himself. I feel as though Johnny is doing whatever makes Johnny feel good at the time. So right now he is Johnny feel good. So if he feels good, it don't bother him. It don't hurt him. It doesn't, he's not taking into consideration that, didn't take into consideration how this would affect somebody or how it's going to affect their emotions and how it's going to affect your emotions and how this is going to continue to keep moving in the direction that it is. And I can tell you right now, what's happening between them. This is the quiet before the storm. There's a reason she's an ex. She's a mind manipulator. She's going to try to get him to control him. And you know how he is about control. He doesn't like anybody to have control. He barely lets himself have control. um, Hence the reason the name Johnny Feelgood, from what I'm getting. Um, so the thing about it is that he's, it's almost, let's call it a spade a spade. He's using her right now. He's just he's straight up using her. You know, I can talk to you for a little while. You're not currently mad at me. You know, you'll put up with me for a little while. I get what I want out of the situation, and then boom, then it's done, because she's going to feel like they're back together, that this is a relationship, and by far is this a relationship. It's not even anything that he's not even looking at it in that light. She is, because she has emotional attachment to him still. He has no emotional attachment to her. Now with you, I do see an emotional attachment. There's a reason why there's a bit of avoidance there. And that's why there's that separation at the current moment. But I can tell you right now that that's going to turn around. And when that blows up in his face, I would say as soon as that blows up in his face, and trust me, it will be a public view for everyone to see. So if you're reading, you know, the Facebook news, you're going to see what's going on. I mean, she's going to just spew it out like the Sunday Times, and it's going to be a spectacle. And he's going to be like, I wasn't with you. We weren't together. I was just hanging out with you, and you took it the wrong way. And, you know, so he's going to play victim. She goes, I know he doesn't have true feelings for her. It's frustrating. Absolutely. Because it's your feelings. That's why I started talking about the feelings, because it's your feelings that are involved. But he does have feelings for you as well. That's what I was saying. But the problem is that he's running from those feelings right now. He's not wanting to accept those feelings right now. He's not wanting to feel anything. That's why he's not going to anyone that he could connect to, or anyone that he would show any type of feelings for. Right now, she's feeling a void for him. You know, he's getting attention. He doesn't have to over-impress her because she knows who he is. You know, he doesn't feel like he's got to do anything to sweep her off her feet like he would when you're meeting somebody, you're trying to charm them, you're trying to attract. He doesn't have to do any of that. There's no work involved. He come in, he gets his attention. She decides that she's going to, blow up on him, try to mentally kick his ass. He's going to say sayonara. He's going to realize what happened. She's going to create a spectacle. He's going to play victim. And then, he's going to walk away from that, but without a lesson learned. So he does learn a lesson along the way, which is nice, but that's when I see this type of communication happening. So the month of August is about learning for him. And unfortunately, as frustrating it is for you, as I see you wanting him to come back into the picture, I feel as though because of his resistance to his situations and to avoid his own emotional energy, he's got lessons to learn, and karma's about to kick his ass. So I'm going to pass this over to Faith. Let's see what Faith's got for you. Faith, what's going on over there?
So I agree with Journey, but the good thing about this happening, I know this really hurts you right now, and it's frustrating because you feel like, gosh, he's acting stupid. But in the long run, this is going to be a good thing for you because he will learn something from this, and he's going to be embarrassed too, because she's going to, just like Journey said, she's going to sing like a canary and say a bunch of stuff on Facebook and really embarrass him and humiliate him because she's going to call him out. And nobody likes to be called out and embarrassed and told about themselves. Nobody likes that. We really don't. So what's going to happen is, because that's going to happen, he's going to reevaluate some things. See, he ran because you guys are really intense together. It's very easy, but it's intense. And he felt kind of cornered because I feel like your relationship was getting to a different level. It was getting to a higher level, and he felt boxed in, and you were trying to get him to, I don't want to say be on the straight and narrow because it's not that kind of energy, but be solid in his direction with you guys. And it freaked him out. That's why he went back around this ex because he thought it would be easier and he just kind of wanted a little break and all of that. So in doing that, he's going to come around full circle because she's going to put him on the spot too because here she's got it in her mind, oh, he's coming back to me and he's going to do what I say and what I want. That girl's kind of crazy. I'm going to tell you right now. She's kind of, I don't know what the right term would be for her, but she's kind of, she's real bossy and very aggressive and very do what I say type of person. And he doesn't like that. And she's going to get a little crazy. And that's when he's going to be like,
She's
whoa.
trying to involve me in any of the drama.
Is she trying to involve you or is he trying to involve you? I don't feel like this has anything to do with you, honey.
No, she involved her. Well, she.
No, 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 neither of them will. No.
You guys are so on point. My brother-in-law calls him Johnny Good Time. Laugh out loud. Well, I got Johnny Feel Good, so.
He's just, you know what? He's very childish with how he thinks of stuff. Like, he doesn't think about, usually we'll think about, well, what am I going to do tomorrow? Or what am I going to do next week? Or, this person means a lot to me. He can't think like that. It freaks him out. So he's like, I don't know what I'm going to have for lunch, but whatever. Like, he just is kind of like, oh, whatever happens. As long as it's a fun old time. But see, when it's not so fun and when somebody tries to give him structure, that's when he freaks out. This is not, let me just say, I agree 100% with Journey. He really does care for you. He does. And you guys can have something, but I'm going to be very honest with you. He's very immature. So you got some long roads, girl. But he loves you. There's feelings there, but he's scared of it because of his immaturity. That's why he puts his back up against the wall and is always like, whoa, what's going on here? This isn't fun because you're trying to get me to act like a grown-up. Just give him some time. He'll come around. It's just going to be...
Well, it's going to be grown-up. Not Johnny Feels Good.
Ernie, don't make me become woman of the night on your ass, Journey.
Oh, please.
So, I know, but I'm sure my grandma got a chuckle.
She did.
So, just hang in there. Just hang in there because this isn't done with him. It's just frustrating because the way he handles stuff is not very adult. The energy that I get behind it is, oh no, you're upset with him. And so his idea is like, let me go run away for a little while like a 14-year-old kid because I don't want to get in trouble. So it's just easier to go run away for a little while. But when you're not mad at him, then he'll come and he'll be like, are you mad at me? Did you miss me? Let's go have some fun. That's exactly what he'll do. So just hang in there. He's going to grow out of this. A little bit to go, girl.
She says, I know it's difficult having such strong feelings with someone who is scared and immature, but I know we have a really strong connection. Right. And those were the feelings that I see coming up.
Yeah.
And those are the feelings that I see that are what's going to bring him back to the situation. So, Krista, just know that this is going to be something that will come about, but unfortunately, we got to go through this immature behavior while he's right now being Johnny, feels good.
Johnny Scaredy Cat.
Well, he's more like Johnny Feels Good. If it feels good, do it. Where that way he doesn't have to deal with anything on a serious level. That's where his maturity level is at right now. But Krista, thank you so much. Hang in there, girl. We got your back. You've got us. We'll be more than happy to keep you informed. All right. Next person in line is Belanca D. Belanca jumped. Belanca, go ahead and throw us your question. Tamika, keep your question handy. You will be after Blanca if someone else doesn't jump the list. All right, we got Blanca here. Blanca says, my husband's brother Carlos has literally been the only one there for me and my kids nonstop. Tomorrow he's taking my son school shopping for me. I do appreciate him. I know he does it because of his brother. Does my husband have any messages for him? He always is there for us, no questions asked. Well, Malaka, you know exactly the connection that your husband has with his brother, and yeah, he does it for his brother. He, knows the kids still need that male figure in their life, someone who's going to be that superior, but he also likes being the cool uncle too. So, he likes those little brownie points. So, I mean, yeah, that is wonderful that he's doing that for you, but I do also see Uncle likes the brownie points, being the cool uncle and stuff. The kids do see the authority in him, and they also see the cool guy that he puts out there. So I can tell you this: your husband, he thanks him, and he does little things for him, and by things going on for him, I do feel as though that he cares about him. He loves him. He says, thank you for doing what you're doing. I mean, something about a woman that he knows or a woman who is talking to him. He says, look out, dude. She's got claws. She may be looking nice. She may be looking or acting all sweet and innocent. She's got claws. Beware. Not sure where this is, but, and what this, he's not really describing. He just says the woman. Is he not in a relationship? Because this woman doesn't seem like someone he's involved with. So this to me looks like he's not involved with this woman that your husband is warning him about. She says, oh my God, okay, I'll tell him, laugh out loud. Okay, good, because there was definitely a warning there. And it says, watch out, the woman's got claws. She said, no, he's single. So the thing is that you're going to see that the energy is going to change with him for a minute. And this is because of the way this woman is talking with him. And he seems kind of like, young boy, finally got his first kiss type kind of thing, standing proud, walking with his chest bowed out like he's the man. Yeah, you'll see that for a minute. And as soon as you say, watch out with that lady, and your brother's the one that gave you the message, show him this clip. You're 29 minutes in. Show him the clip. Write it down, Block, because you'll forget. But the thing is that, he's in good spirits. I mean, I don't really think that, I know he's doing it out of the kindness of his heart versus actually looking for, something from his brother. He's doing it because he wants to. He's doing it because, he feels like the kids need him right now. He still sees the grief in the kids' eyes. Still sees the grief in your eyes. You guys are still grieving. It's not going to be an easy task. Grieving takes a long time, especially when it's someone in the direct household. It's dad, it's your husband, so everything is good. She goes, awesome, but oh no. She says, I feel he has regrets. He has regrets about certain parts of his life. And of course, with brothers, there's always some type of argument or they disagreed on something, or they picked on each other when they were younger. There's always going to be that type of regret. So if that's the type of regret you're talking about, but your husband says there shouldn't be any regrets. There should be none. We're grown men. Don't regret what happened. Absorb what happened. Learn from it and move forward. So that's something that he was saying. And he, loves his brother. He can't say that, his whole family's going to be like his brother. And I'm not saying that he doesn't love his family, because he said he does. He just knows how and who they are. And they won't change until it's time. And right now, They're not about to change. They're too stuck in their ways. I'm going to pass this over to Faith. Faith, what do you got?
Blanca, hope you haven't lost any glasses today. So Blanca, what I was getting is that your husband says that his brother does what he does for you and for the children because his brother knows that if the situation was reversed, that he would have done it, Robert would have done it for him.
She said I did. Laugh out loud, talking about losing her glasses today.
But look at sheesh. But you know, this is the thing. Just like Journey said, your brother-in-law doesn't do it for brownie points. He does it because he loves all of you. And he wants to be there for the kids, and that's why he does it. I also, like Journey said, that your husband said, I do see someone coming for him. The woman's name's going to start with a C. She's going to be kind of heavy set, and she's going to be kind of bitchy. So I think that's what your husband was talking about. But I don't see that till close around holiday time. You know, this is the thing. What your husband was showing me was there was an incident where they were younger, and I think they both got drunk. I mean, like,
let me be mean to him and still help me.
No, it's not going to be you. It's going to be a woman whose name starts with a C that he's going to date, not you. But he will still help you. That's not you, and him dating a woman has nothing to do with him helping you and the children. But your husband was showing me a memory of them where they both got plastered. And one of them was on the floor.
This not me, his bra. Or my bra. What?
I'm confused.
She says, no, not me. No, he is my brother.
Okay. Well, no, it's not. He'll still help you, Blanca. But your husband was telling me about this memory where they both got plastered drunk, and one of them was on the floor, and the other one was trying to drag the other one across the floor, like, get up, man, even though they were drunk too. He says, remind him of that memory. He'll remember it. They got drunk off of, this is when they were younger. I think they got drunk off of beer and tequila. I think that's what it is. I'm not for certain. And I think they mixed the stuff together and thought that they could drink more than what they drank. And then one of them ended up on their back on the floor like this. And the other one was literally taking the wrist and like trying to drag them to get them up because they couldn't lift the other one up because they were drunk. And they both ended up sleeping on a tile floor. And then they woke up, but it was like right before they knew their mom was going to wake up. And then they were like trying to get each other up, going, come on, we got to wake up.
They got drunk as kids, and it was a mistake. They didn't know it was alcohol. They thought it was juice.
Okay, so he wants you to bring that memory up and tell his brother that he brought that up in this reading. You need to show him this because this will make him laugh. But he's just sending him a lot of love. And he says also that, you know, we're not doctors, but I'm going to tell you what he's telling me. He says that your brother-in-law has been getting a lot of gas lately, and that it's from nerves, and that he needs to eat better because sometimes he gets gas because he's not eating, and his stomach's really bothering him. So please let him know that.
All right. Good stuff. Not the gas part, but good stuff for the rest. The gas part sounds
But
painful.
he does say, you know, my brother knows I love him, and my brother knows that I'm thankful for my children. When my brother does it because he knows if the situation was reversed, I would do the same thing. That's what brothers do.
She says, "Oh, okay, I'll tell him he's trying to lose weight. That's probably what's happening to his stomach." More than likely, when we go to lose weight, we change our diet and the way that we eat. So we start taking in other things that we won't typically eat, or we're eating less thereof. And this can cause belly aches and gas and all kinds of fun things that you definitely don't want. But it's part of the growing and process that you have to go through. Guys, we are going to take some more questions, but we are going to take a short break. But when we come back from that break, I need Tamika and Jessica M to get their questions ready. Tamika, you'll go first. Jessica, you'll be right after Tamika. We'll be taking those questions right after this. All right, guys, and we are back. All right. I need Tamika to go ahead and throw us her question. Jessica M, get your question ready. You'll be right after Tamika. Tamika, come on down. All right, Tamika's here. Tamika says, my question's in regards to my new job with Northside Hospital. Was that a great move, and will I be a success? And by taking this job, will I be able to start nursing school with the tuition reimbursement program? Thank you. And hi, Journey and Gifts of Faith. Okay, sweetheart. So, um, honestly, I want to say congratulations on your triumph over all of this. This has been a long road, but you finally made it. As it comes to being at the hospital at Northside, I do believe this is a good move for you. I feel like this is very promising. And as for that program, yeah, I definitely feel like that's coming through too. But as for at the hospital, I get your nerves are getting the best of you. And I'm going to remind you, Tamika, come a little closer to the screen. You're human. You make mistakes. You're learning their ways. That's all. That's all. You're putting way more pressure on yourself than you are actually, they're not even putting the pressure on you. You're doing it because you want to be perfect. You want to do everything perfect. You're not going to. You're going to trip a little bit, but you're going to be able to dust yourself off, and you're going to be able to move forward. You'll be like, okay, I got this. Good job. Keep rolling. So, and that's what you're going to keep doing. Other people see you doing a good job as well. So don't let your nerves kick your ass because, honey, it looks really funny that with bruises right below your butt cheeks because your feet don't actually reach your ass. So, you know what I'm saying? You stop doing that to yourself. She goes, yes, they are. The thing is that you are strong. You're doing what needs to be done. People see you doing a good job. They know that you're new to this. People are going to try to help you along the way. So don't allow this to, don't rally yourself up or beat yourself up because you are doing a good job. Like I said, people know that you're new to the craft. They're going to make sure that they help you, give you pointers. Take some of the pointers. You know, some of those who've been in the field for a long time have some good pointers, but don't pick up their bad habits. Bad habits are never good. She says, yes, my nerves are all over the place. So, all right, with that being said, I'm going to throw it over at Faith. Faith, what do you got for her?
To make congratulations.
Woo, woo,
That's
woo,
what I have, first of all. You know, it's such a blessing for me and Journey to see this for you because we've seen this for you for years. So to finally see your dream come to fruition is just such a blessing, and thank you for letting us be a part of it, and thank you for having let us read this for you and been there for you through all of this. Now, what else I can add to this? I agree with everything that Journey just said, but I'm going to tell you too, I
She
see
said, thank you
advancement.
for
I see advancement for you with this. You're going to go far, but here's the thing. Do not overload yourself because you have a tendency to be like, I can take it. I can take it. I can take it. And don't let this job
We're
like get
taking
you
it.
down. And I'm trying to think of the right words because of what I'm feeling from her. Don't let it change you. Like don't let, because sometimes I feel like people are gonna get on your nerves that you work with, and even patients, and you're gonna be like, ugh, like where you want to say stuff but you just don't. So, but don't hold it in either, and know that you are a blessing to that hospital. You're going to be a blessing to everybody that you touch, and people are going to recognize that you're trying hard and they are going to help you. And it's okay for you to not know everything. Okay. You're not going to know everything about their electronical platforms or their paperwork or how they do every little thing immediately. Don't expect that. But you will learn and you are going to get this. And just remember, when you're frustrated with this, remember that this has been your dream for years and that it's come to fruition and that you're going to do a lot of good things and help a lot of people. Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm so happy for you. I really, really am.
I can see her already. What the French toast? Shut the front door. Tamika, we're super proud of you. Congratulations, girl. You're on the right track. Thank you so much tonight for your question. And she says, yes, you know, this is where I wanted to be. Exactly. It's been a long road, honey, and you finally got there. So this is awesome. All right. So I need Jessica M, to go ahead and throw us her question. You are next on the list. And then I need Catherine. Are you here for the drinks? Or do you have a question for us tonight?
She's
Just
here
curious.
for the drinks, Journey. She
If
knows
she's here for the drinks, we got Jessica up right now. She just posted her question.
it's
If she,
5 o'clock somewhere. Catherine's here for the drink.
well, she might have a question tonight. You never know. Um,
I know. I'm just picking.
if she's here, let me know if you got a question, honey. If not, Hannah T, you'll be after Catherine if Catherine has a question. If she's just here for the drinks, then you'll be next. So get that question ready. All right, we've got Jessica M here. Jessica says, I keep pulling tarot cards saying change is coming. I pulled the death card twice in a week, and a lot of other cards keep talking about change, mostly possibly romance, but no specifics really. I'm learning tarot. What is the change? Will it be bad or big? Is any romance coming too? Okay, so let's start off with the death card. The death card showing the end of a time in your life. This circle is finally coming to a close, and you're about to start anew. So that's what the death card's representing in this situation. With that being said, the death card's representing the other cards that's talking about change. I do not see this change to be bad. I actually feel like we're going in a different direction, a point of enlightenment. As you're learning the cards, they're going to develop more for you. And the cards are an extension of the energy that you are providing. So whatever energy Spirit's giving you while you're channeling these cards, this is what you're getting. So they will become more developed. So this is part of that change. This enlightening and growth that's happening with you is going to make everything different. So, just allow yourself to develop with this and to see this. And I'm really excited for you, Jessica, for your tarot growth, as we have a tarot class that starts August 30th, guys. So for those of you who signed up, hopefully you grabbed those cards that we told you guys to get, because August 30th will be our first class. Remind that. A little reminder there. And Jessica, when it comes to romance, I do see something coming, but the romance that I see won't happen until November. But this is somebody with real connection with you, not somebody in between that's kind of like, hey, we went to dinner, we hung out a little bit, nothing real serious. So I see a little bit of that, but nothing for something that could build or become concrete into a relationship happening until November. And I'm going to leave that love stuff up to Faith, since that's her favorite thing to talk about. So I'm going to pass it to Faith so you get a little info.
I don't know about my favorite.
It is.
It definitely
Shut the front door.
It definitely comes through for me. I guess those that can't teach, for those that can't see for themselves with love, see for others.
Yeah.
I see someone coming for you too. Very good looking, kind of darker brown hair. Well put together. Smells really, really good. Green eyes. They're tall, but everybody's tall to me because I'm only 5 foot, so don't take that as a literal thing. I feel like they're average. This is the thing. I feel like they're Italian. They have Italian in them on one side, and they may be British too, because I'm hearing an accent when they speak. The name that I'm getting starts with an M. This person feels like a Libra to me. And I want to say, they have a Sagittarius rising, or they're a Sagittarius with a Libra rising. I don't feel any children or anything around them. This would be something long term. This person is very fiery, like very, very opinionated. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, like, they're very intellectual, very broadened opinions. They're very, I don't know what the right term is, knowledgeable about stuff. They're fun. You're going to be very, they're very charismatic. You're going to be very drawn to them, and I think you're going to learn a lot about yourself and about the world from them. There's going to be a very strong sexual attraction too, and a physical chemistry. You're going to feel like you know this person already, like as soon as you meet them. I keep seeing you guys go to a restaurant with some friends, like you're on a double date or something. And one thing that's significant, and I don't always see clothing, but this is significant because I keep being shown it. They're going to wear a leather jacket. It's wintertime, and they're going to have a leather coat on, and they're going to smell really, really, really good. So just know that. And this is going to turn into something long term. But just like Journey said, this is not right now. This is more toward November. I'm not sure how you're going to meet this person, but their initial starts with an M, and this is going to be something long term. It's going to kind of surprise you because you're not going to be expecting that at all.
All right. Well, Jessica, hopefully that helps. And thank you so much for your question tonight. And keep studying them cards, because the more you work with them, the more you use them, the more they develop, and the more answers you're going to receive. She said, "Oh my God, I'm over here dying. You guys are so amazing. I have goosebumps. Thank you so much." You are welcome, sweetheart. Anytime, anytime. Love the yellow heart emojis. Yes, gotta love that stuff. She says, "Thank you. You are welcome." All right. Miss Catherine, did you have a question for us tonight? Are you here for the drinks?
Well, if you're here for the drinks, you're out of luck. I got a Coke and a coffee.
Oh, don't worry, Catherine. I got you covered. I got a whole bar. And
You probably do, Journey.
I do.
If Steven hasn't drank all the wine.
Oh, no, don't worry. We keep that on stock. Buy it by the case. You never run out.
Y'all, I'm just teasing. I like to pick on Steven, but it's only because he's so sweet.
She said, "My friend Terry R had to go eat medical reasons, but she was going to ask you where something she lost might be, but I have no freaking clue what she lost. Are you picking anything up and I can pass it on?" Well, the thing is, for your friend, when I felt scattered, and when I felt her energy, I did feel like she was scattered. I feel like she's misplaced a lot of things, but I don't feel that anything is too far away. So with that being said, I feel as though her mind is in different places, and this is why she's so scattered right now. I see a lot of fear circling her right now. More than likely, probably circling health issues, but there's other things going on, and she can't be everybody's superhero either. I feel like she listens to a lot of people's problems and then, tries to process it, but she can't help everybody. Right now, she needs to be able to help herself, and I feel as though that she's listening to other people's problems as a distraction to what's going on. But as for her lost objects, I can't pinpoint which one she's lost because I see quite a few things lost. So I'm going to see if Faith has an idea, but I can tell you right now, I'm seeing reading glasses lost. I'm seeing a notebook she's looking for. I don't know if it's a driver's license or a credit card that's misplaced. She can't find her checkbook. I mean, I could go on. There's a list, but it's just because she's distracted right now, and she's not as organized or well put together as she normally is, and it's because she's got a lot going on. But I'm going to see if Faith can pick up or maybe pinpoint which object that she's looking for specifically, because I'm not really getting the specific item, but I'm seeing multiple items, but they're not far from her. She just needs to start looking under some things and looking in drawers and shelves she wouldn't typically put something in, just due to the fact, because that's usually where we lose something, in plain sight. So I'm going to pass this over to Faith. Maybe she's got a better clue on this than I do, but I've seen a lot of things out of place. Faith.
Hi, Catherine. So I have a few different messages for Terry. Okay. First, I want to say I also see a few different things missing, and I'm going to tell you where I think a couple of the things are. One thing that I am seeing that Journey saw is a notebook. Okay. It's a notebook or an organizer or an address book. It's some type of little book. That's in her kitchen in a drawer. Okay. She's also got a wallet and a ring missing. Don't ask me why, but they're in a cardboard box in a closet. Okay. I don't know if that's particularly what she was going to ask us about tonight, but I'm seeing that. The other message that I have for her is that just like Journey said, she's taking on too many people's things. But I'm concerned because I see an argument with a female that I feel is a family member. And she's worried about it because I feel like her and this family member, or even if they're not like a blood relative, this is someone she considers a family member. And they clash a lot. And she's just tired of hearing it. So if she doesn't want to hear it or hear about the problem anymore, just tell her, take a 2 week break. Okay. And on this note, I speak from experience because I've had to do that with family members. Take a 2 week break because it's not her responsibility to fix everybody's stuff. And also, she has several people who passed over that are around her. Just so she knows. I'm not going to go into it because we do that only for the jumps. But she does have an older, heavy set man that's around her, and he's just waving and going, hi. I think
She
this is
goes, if you saw her apartment, that would make sense.
okay. Okay. She will find the things, but she has to look. And I feel
Yeah.
like she has some mobility problems due to health things going on. So, she's just really overwhelmed, Catherine, and I feel her feeling really lonely. But she's not alone. She's got a lot of loved ones in spirit that are around her too. So, but if she wants a further reading about that, because I'm getting several people, you might want to have her come on our show tomorrow night when it's longer and do a jump, or if she wants to call me on the site or Journey or one of the other readers. But she's got a lot of things going on around her, and she'll get it. Things will calm down for her.
All right. Well, Catherine, pass that message along to her. Let her know we did see a lot of things that were misplaced, and it's like I said, I felt like she was not organized the way that she would like to be. And from what I saw, she was like glasses under papers, one under a pillow.
Yeah.
Keys misplaced, a credit card or driver's license. It was a plastic card that was slipped into looks like newspaper from the mailbox. It, it was the let's just leave it there. She's got a lot of things missing. I wish she would have gave you some more information on that one. She goes, there's a lot of truth of what you both said. She goes, thanks, you're welcome, thank you so much. And she said she was also here for the drinks as well. So great. Awesome. All right, Hannah T, go ahead and throw us your question. Hannah, you will be our last question of the night, guys. This is the last question. Now, don't worry if you didn't get your question in tonight. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night. We're going to be here for 2, probably plus hours, talking with all of you. So I can't wait to get that opportunity. Remember, the jumps will be open. There will be no time frame on the jumps. So if we go past the 2-hour mark and people are still jumping, guess what's going to happen? We're still going to be here. All right, guys. And that means that's more time for donations for St. Jude Children's Hospital. So far, we've made $56. We're super excited for that. And, of course, My Psychic Connection is going to donate on top of what we put in here. And we have a secret donor that said they're going to add to that fund as well. From the words they told me, it would be doubled. So that'll be awesome. All right, Hannah's here. Hannah says, what do you see in the next year for me and my family? Honey,
It's really broad.
it's a very broad thing, but I'm seeing a lot of family members are not eye to eye, and I'm seeing these little like nonsense bicker fights. I mean, like, seriously. The thing is that I don't think that you need to put your neck out on the line, but maybe talk to them more like a counselor rather than getting directly involved, because I know that all this stuff's going to pass by and be near you, and you're going to hear a lot of it. But don't allow that to suck you in or make you pick sides, because there's no need for you to pick sides, because both sides, I'm going to tell you right now, it's nonsense. It's nonsense. Other people can't control what other people do, and you can't do what other people do. And everybody's got free will. Everybody's got opinions. They're like assholes. Everybody's got some. Some are good, some stink, but whatever. But the thing is that, you know, if you can try to be a mediator and stay neutral, like you need to be Switzerland for the next year, basically breaking up the fights without not getting directly involved in them. So just allow yourself to stay neutral. Don't pick a side. Find a way to talk to them. I do feel like this will, balance itself out, and that you'll be able to get through it. But I do see some arguing. So it's not the whole year. I don't want you to think this is going to be a year of doom and gloom. I just feel as though that if you can find a way just to stay neutral, things will balance out. They'll see how they're feeling, and then they'll go from there. I do feel eventually balance comes through, and I do feel like the family kind of, gets closer. A little smushy face. It's always good to have some smushy face in your family. But the thing is that financially, I feel like things will get better, stronger. But like I said, don't let the bickering get the best of you guys. And like I said, stay neutral. Stay Switzerland. I'm going to pass it to Faith. What's going on over there?
Hey, Hannah. So, what did you say, Journey?
To Norway.
Hi, Hannah. So, what I'm being shown, and I know that it symbolically is different people, different family members fading in and out, meaning they're coming and going. They're not staying substantially because they don't want to be involved in the chaos. Don't let this get you down, though. This has nothing to do really with you. It has to do with everyone being busy and everybody being in their own world and not really wanting to be in the chaos. Okay? This will get a little bit better at holiday time. Then people are going to kind of pull apart again and continue to argue. Let me ask you something. Are the arguments over money? Because I keep seeing money with this, Anna. So, I feel like in some ways that certain things were handled with different things with a particular family member. But there's nothing that you can do about this, honey. You're just going to have to ride it through. You can't fix this. So don't be taking on everybody's stuff empathically and trying to fix it, because you can't. You can't. Only God can. And the only thing that's really going to fix this is time.
She said no arguments lately, but honey, you asked for the year, and it's what we're looking at, what's to come.
Yeah, and I feel like it's going to be some arguments over a certain family situation, and money is what I'm being shown. Because you gave us a really broad and general question. That's why the answer is so broad. That's why we tell everybody, make your questions as specific as possible. Because when we tell you things like this, you're like, well, what? This isn't going on right now. Well, that's what happens when you give us a broad question, because in this short of time span, we're not able to focus and give you a more defined answer. The more defined question that you give us, the quicker an answer and the more detailed an answer we can give in this kind of platform. That's why it's important for you to make your questions specific.
But Hannah, like I said, you stay neutral. You be Switzerland. You'll be able to help everybody out. The financial thing that they saw when it came to an argument, don't worry. The finances get better, just so you know. So you got good finances coming your way, but there will probably, like Faith said, be an argument about it, but that will turn itself around. So it's basically, again, another fight that's not worth having, because these things change. She said, my husband's brother has been stressed and is now working 2 jobs. Yeah, these are things that will cause little bickers to happen. Lack of sleep, feeling overworked. See, it's already brewing. It's just not happening yet. And I'm sorry about the stress, but things do get better when it comes to a financial standpoint. So you're going to have that argument will happen first, but then, the good stuff will happen afterwards. So for everything, some type of balance happens. But stay Switzerland, sweetheart. And we're here for you whenever you need us. Guys, if you can't find us here on the show, you can always find us at mypsychicconnection.com. Sign up, get 3 free minutes, and get the chance to talk to the psychic of your choice. We also have a chat system, so if you don't want to get on the phone, you can get on the chat system and talk with us on the chat system. Just like the phone system, you get 3 free minutes to start off with. Hannah says, thank you guys as always. Anytime, Hannah girl, we got you back. We'll help you stay neutral. We'll help you be Switzerland. Norway over there, she's smiling. She knows. All right, guys, this has been a beautiful show. I'm so happy that we got the chance to talk to you guys. Remember, guys, we're going to be here for 2+ hours tomorrow night, so definitely tune in. Get those questions ready, guys. Let's get these jumps up. Let's make our check to St. Jude Children's Hospital an awesome one. And like I said, guys, we're going to pick a charity each month, so I can't wait. Season 2 is right on the horizon, guys, so get ready for that. We're going to go back to our 2-hour platform, and Monday nights, I know that you guys always talk with me. You're still going to have that, so don't forget that hasn't changed. But I'm not telling you the rest because I'm going to leave it a mystery. Until then, all right, guys.
Bye, guys. See you
It's been
tomorrow.
a wonderful show, and we will see you tomorrow night for our 2-hour show. Until then, guys, remember, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun since it's the show for the break. So get ready for it, guys. It's going to be a hell of a show. We love you guys. Have a great night. Good night, everybody.